The caretaker is the martyr of the family and often supports not only the dysfunctional behaviour but unconsciously ends up being a prime enforcer for codependent roles that everyone else is required to play. So you often see this role in a family where the functioning of one of or both of the parents is impaired in some way, i.e. mental illness, substance abuse or a medical disability. This child will, through no fault of their own, attempt to function as the surrogate parent. They worry, fret, nurture, support, listen and console, and their entire concept of their self is based on what they can provide for others. Again, as with all of the other dysfunctional family roles, it's a very painful one to be in as a kid. As a kid, it's not equipped to deal with adult problems, and the inevitable failure to do so leads them with unjustified self-esteem issues. As an adult, growing up in this role, you may find that you are a born negotiator. You seem to have an uncanny ability to read what others are feeling, but perhaps at your own expense. Perhaps too, you learned early to smooth over potentially upsetting situations and take responsibility for everyone's pain and emotional well-being, and perhaps you're still doing so at great expense to yourself. You may also find yourself locked in a chronic loop of people-pleasing, which at its core is a childhood terror of abandonment and an archaic belief that if you make nice to everyone, you will be safe. Because of course that's how you survived in that old system. But one of the most important things you can do to heal from the rigid, fixed, unhealthy Placater role is learn where you begin and others end, and recognise your sense of inherent worth independent of continually taking care of or attempting to rescue others. Putting your legitimate needs and self-care first is one of the most important things you can do for you to recover.